All right, and we're moving on to the main event, and the main event is Dustin Poirier against Anthony Pettis, and this is a hell of a fight, man. A couple years ago, I think everyone would be on Pettis here. Pettis used to, have incredible kicks, and he was just able to keep that distance on you, man, and just land that body kick. And especially since Poirier is a southpaw, I think that he definitely has to be very wary of that body kick, man, because Pettis still throws some nice kicks, man. He showed a lot of nice kicks against Jim Miller, and he looked pretty spry in that fight. But that's a fight where I think that he kind of knew Jim Miller was on his way out, and he could out his way with Jim Miller. Jim Miller wasn't throwing. I mean, Jim Miller's a tough son of a bitch for sure, but he doesn't possess the same kind of power and ability to finish you like a Dustin Poirier. So I think Pettis felt very comfortable on the feet. He also had a huge speed advantage in that fight. And in this fight with Poirier, I think he's going to be very wary to get into a boxing range with Poirier, because Poirier does put his hands on you and he does hurt you very bad. So it is something that I think is going to be very, beneficial for Poirier, is to get inside and to try to avoid taking punishment while he gets inside. He needs to try to avoid getting hit with the body kick, getting hit with the head kick when he tries to close the distance. But other than that, I think if it gets into a fight in the pocket, I definitely think Poirier has, the cleaner striking. When he was fighting against Eddie Alvarez, he really showed some real nice clean 1-2, some clean boxing combinations in the pocket. And that's something that he hasn't shown in the past. In the past, he would really brawl, and especially brawl early. And I think in his fight with Eddie Alvarez, he was looking very composed, the most composed we've ever seen Dustin Poirier. And he also has shown some new wrinkles to his game, such as when he was fighting against Jim Miller, he was landing that heavy low leg kick. And, I think that's something else that he can go to as well. But I actually think that Anthony Pettis is going to get hit early in this fight, and he's going to feel that shot by Dustin Poirier. I think he's going to really, feel the power, and I think he's going to be weary to come back inside, and I think it's going to be Poirier's night all night, man. I think Poirier is going to be able to get into boxing range. I think he's going to be able to rough him up against the fence. I think he'll be able to land some big shots, and I actually think he's going to be able to knock out Anthony Pettis, man. I think he's going to be able to knock him out in the pocket in the third round.